Welcome back to the evening game, the final game of the four set that we have from Fort Gibson Festival. I'm Curtis Branch, joined by my sidekick, Dion Amati, and we're here to broadcast the boys game between the visiting OKTAHA Tigers and the home team Fort Gibson Tigers. We've had a great day of basketball, and we expect nothing less in this matchup.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this one. Fort Gibson was a team that could shoot the lights out of the ball last year, missing a lot of guys who graduated, but still returning some excellent players like number 3, Jackson Blunt. He was impressive last year, a guy who's athletic, can shoot from the outside and get to the cup in many of ways. So I'm actually very excited to see him take part in this game and these festivities tonight.
Yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been a great day of basketball, and be a good matchup with the OKTAHA Tigers coming in town, led by Coach Dirk Walden, and excited to be out here to compete tonight in a matchup that used to happen quite a bit because of proximity, and in recent years this matchup really hadn't happened. So COVID, one of the good things it gives us is matchups like this where you don't see teams that are in proximity that get to play tonight.
Yeah, because, I mean, you don't want to travel too far in this day and age of the circumstances that we're all facing. But what that means with opportunity comes an opportunity. Right. And the fact of the matter is former rivals get to renew those rivalries and check them out. And, young kids who used to hear about these games get to participate in them.
Yeah. These two hometowns are both have a rich basketball tradition, and so it'll be exciting to see them. They don't get to play much because they're in different classifications. I believe OKTAHA's in Class 2A, and Fort Gibson's in Class 4A. We're gonna turn it over to the PA public address announcer and let him do the starting lineups, and then we'll return to you before the tip-off. About to tip this thing off, the last game of the Fort Gibson Festival. I'm joined alongside Dion Amati. I'm Curtis Branch, and we're excited to be here for the Bravado Wireless broadcast here, and got a pretty good atmosphere in a COVID world.
Yeah, we certainly do. I mean, when Fort Gibson goes out and plays some basketball, there's a lot of people that want to take part in it.
Yeah, I went to a college game last Saturday and fell asleep.
That says more about the game than it does.
The state of basketball. Fort Gibson controls and brings it down. Jackson Blunt at the point. Gets a high ball screen, and we're going to get a moving screen to start the action. Pull up there by Ethan Frazier at the free throw line. Good looking shot. Good tip out there by Adam Johnson. Frazier with a kick out. 3 for number 4, Gabe Hamilton. And Blunt controls it, going the other way.
Big time 3-point shot by Seth Rollins to get the game started off.
Yeah, really good pull right there. Good catch in rhythm. Fort Gibson showing a little matchup zone. Ethan Frazier just says, I got your zone.
2 early threes in this game.
Trying to go high-low there. Doesn't control it. Max Wiggs had the seal, but didn't have body control and missed the shot. Frazier at the free throw line. Good pull right there.
And that's how you get in the teeth of that zone and you attack it. Get in the middle, pull up, knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Frazier, the senior, has been aggressive early here. Good move by Wicks. OKTAHA controls after the miss. And there goes Frazier.
Too much momentum. Hard off the backboard, can't get it to fall.
Frazier doing it all for OKTAHA as he pushes ahead.
And a nice, almost steal by number 12, Rowan. Excuse me.
Yeah, he wanted to see his teammates on the bench there.
I think he wanted to show off those shoes.
Yeah. Got a strong shoe game tonight here in the final game of the night. Frazier with another pull.
Never go wrong with red kicks.
No. Jackson Blunt, unless you play at OSU.
Very true.
Blunt will inbound it here. Look for him to come off a down screen. Usually the inbounder is the shooter.
Dangerous man off that inbound.
Well, Frazier, good solid defense there and gets a rebound and pushing ahead. Good skip pass over the top.
Graves is having a difficult time finding the bottom of that hoop.
Yeah. Nice pull by Jake Yandel. OKTAHA out to a quick 8-3 lead. Haven't seen Blunt really get into the action much. Looking for the back door off the back screen there.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of distributing, not too much shots being taken by him.
That's bad shot selection right there. You know, just quick, not in rhythm.
And you can always tell when the coach is unhappy about it. When somebody's coming over to the score.
Yeah, I'm not saying he can't make that shot. You want to catch it in rhythm. You want to be balanced, and he was neither. And I think that's what makes a bad shot. I'd never fault a kid for taking a shot if he has those two components. If he's in rhythm and he's balanced. Good pass there by Frazier. 32, Adam Johnson, the senior. Bucket gives him a 10-3 lead. Good hustle there.
Oh, that's a travel. I didn't want to see it come down with it. Got to get that ball out of your hands.
Fort Gibson's a little shaky right now. It's a little surprising. We've seen most teams come out of the gates pretty fast, and just a miscommunication there in the backside of the zone, and Johnson makes them pay. 12-3, OKTAHA. Jackson Blunt scores there. Got a foul call. Side out for OKTAHA. First substitution. Lane Shows checking in for Gabe Hamilton. Quick shot there. And hustle by Johnson. Gets second chance points. Johnson again. And he gets the foul.
When I talked to OKTAHA's head coach, Coach Walden, he mentioned the mantra for this team is tough people win ball games. They want to play tough, and right there you saw that being on display, going after second chance opportunities, being strong in the paint, and being rewarded to the charity line.
Yeah, they have been the tougher team early in this ball game, the first 5 minutes for sure. Rewarded them with a 14-5 lead. Wrong with an easy bucket right there. I think you'll see Fort Gibson kind of pick up the pace a little bit here.
Yeah, get more aggressive, find easier shots.
Tell you, OKTAHA is getting good looks against this zone. They're doing a good job penetrating the gaps. And Frazier.
A little too strong. Yeah. Great rebound by number 33, Ethan Briggs.
Blunt brings it down, uses the ball screen. Lets the defender go under. I wouldn't say makes.
I mean, he's got to take that shot, though. If somebody goes underneath the screen, he's got to pull that.
Yeah, with his skill set, it's a good decision, and it's smart basketball because a defender usually will go over a screen once. They're not too inclined to do it twice, so you use the re-screen to get him to go under, be a little lazy, and get the open look. Nice action to the short corner, and Johnson with another bucket.
Johnson loves that baseline mid-range jumper. Saw him hit that thing a couple of times last year, and kind of seems to be his spot.
Yeah, well, great job of using the short corner against 2-3 zone. It's the weak spot of the 2-3, and see a lot of teams run really 4-out, 5-out against 2-3 zone now, but the traditionalists will still run the short corner.
I thought Edwards had an open man on the side, but he says, nah, you be quiet over there. You call this game and let me shoot my hoops.
Yeah. Basketball 10 years ago was take the layup. Basketball now is you're open, shoot the three.
Ain't that the truth?
We're going to take a brief timeout as OKTAHA talks it over. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to Fort Gibson, the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week here at the Fort Gibson Festival. We're late first quarter as OKTAHA handles the ball. Got a three pulled there, just short. Jackson Blunt controls, pushes ahead here. transition three. Good hustle by Rowan, but controlled by Shows for OKTAHA. Good hesitation right there and drive.
And there was a push on the back before the block. Good call by the ref. They're going to call it on number 33, Ethan Briggs.
You don't hear that a lot in high school basketball, a good call by the official. But we had one there.
You certainly don't hear it often.
Missed them both. Good push ahead to Rowan.
30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Quick shot right there. Graves with a drive and contested really good there by Frazier.
Yeah, he put his body into him and got him a little off balance.
Johnson to Frazier. Got it.
Got Graves with his hand down, and he tries to shoot over him, and that connects. Did he hit that?
It didn't count. Dion and I are going to count it, but we're going to take a break. After one quarter of action, it's OKTAHA leading the home team, Fort Gibson Tigers, 18-10. We'll be back in 45 seconds.
Right now, more than ever, we're choosing to take the back roads and stay off of the beaten path. We're doing all that we can to avoid the crowds and the hustle of the city. While we know that taking the road less traveled isn't for everyone, it's where we feel most at home. Every turn down this road could be challenging, and much like you, we know the harder the challenge, the greater the reward. That's why each and every day, Bravado Wireless is growing our network further down the county roads and down the roads less traveled. We're making sure wherever your road may lead, you're always connected. We are Bravado Wireless, Oklahoma's own wireless provider.
Back to the Bravado Wireless game of the week as OKTAHA starts the second quarter with possession and a long three there by Preston Holmes goes in and out.
You can see Fort Gibson switching to that zone defense. Works for him on that possession.
Trying to go inside with a mismatch there with Ethan Briggs. OKTAHA doing a good job showing toughness as Frazier takes it down the court and attacks the basket, draws the foul.
His second personal, team foul number 5 on Fort Gibson. Ethan Frazier at the line to shoot 2.
Frazier has been the most aggressive player we've seen so far in the ball game early. He's been great on both ends of the court for OKTAHA, giving them the toughness and giving them offensive prowess, hitting shots at the free throw line and the elbow area there for to give OKTAHA an early lead.
And unfortunately for Fort Gibson, that's 2 on Blunt. So, he's going to have to play a little bit more controlled basketball.
Yeah, good push ahead right there to Caden Davis.
They're going to call him on the floor.
Yeah, that's 4 missed free throws so far by OKTAHA. This game could be 22-10. OKTAHA is really keying on Blunt. Good entry pass there over the front. Good catch and finish by Graves as well. OKTAHA seems a little more content to play a perimeter-based game and And Fort Gibson seems like they want to get it inside the paint, get touches.
Yeah, they're not afraid to take those shots from the outside.
Showing some patience against the zone. It's a dangerous play by Blunt with 2 fouls coming over the top and swatting away that play.
You're right about that.
Good entry to Johnson. He just misses it, but Frazier.
And Graves with the block from the outside.
Graves said, get that out of here. We're a little wheel action there. Tough shot.
That might have been a 4-point situation.
Contested shot. For sure. Now, Fort Gibson to the 3-2. Great job of getting it to the short corner, which allows Frazier hit the dive because the block is empty to go out and guard the short corner.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Really good job there. That's tough. I mean, that's the right play, but you don't see teams make the right play the first time they see a new zone. It was really good execution on OKTAHA's part.
Frazier going in an attack once again. Leaves it short. Push the ball. Had an opportunity to push the ball right there.
I think if he played Madden, he'd throw the deep ball every time. He's just pure aggression. They thought about it.
Twice.
Same action that the girls team ran.
And that's just great, crafty play down low by Blunt. Not 1, not 2, but 3 ball fakes, and then finally gets the defender off his feet and goes up afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely great job there. Kind of brought it back here. They were down as many as 8, and they've brought it back to a 3-point game.
And Fort Gibson wants to push it. Nice behind the back pass. Surprised there's no foul there.
Yeah. Letting them play a little bit. These officials call a lot of 5A, 6A basketball, so they like typically that level of basketball is called a little more physical. Got to call that one.
They call a blocking foul.
Yeah, I think that's looked like a charge. He led with his shoulder. I think the official's going to talk about that.
And then I don't know if he ever had his feet set. If that's the situation, does that matter there?
No, it doesn't matter if the offensive player leads. But again, it's a judgment call. You can look at it 2 different ways. The fans in blue, it's a charge. Fans in white and red, it's a block.
But in a situation like that, I think the referees, because they held their whistle on one end, they decided to hold it on the next.
Well, I thought both of them called it, and I thought both of them called it different. But first guy to get his hand up usually gets the call.
Way to pick his pocket. Good steal by number 2, Yeldon. No, excuse me, Shows.
Good finish there by 22, Jacob Blackwell.
He just entered the game, already making a contribution. Blunt deep for 3.
Now we're getting into a little flow over here. Tried to go make a next pass with it before he caught it.
Yeah, Johnson couldn't handle the pass right there. And off the glass, Rowan knocks down the jumper.
The bank is always open.
Even this late at night.
Yep. Now here we go. This will be a time for a big shot right here. And there it goes. And he missed it.
Graves, though, with a strong rebound. He goes back up with it, doesn't get the call. But with the follow-through, number 13 coming up with the big rebound, Max Wicks.
OKTAHA needs to calm down here a little bit. They've controlled this ball game. Last 2 minutes, they've kind of lost their cool a little bit. Frazier's got to get them under control here. And and get them into a good look right here.
Yeah, and it seems like Fort Gibson's kind of set the tempo here.
Absolutely. They've been a lot more aggressive, a little bit of trap here with their never looked at the basket. Got to look at the basket. There's your look. That's your guy.
Good job by Blunt staying away from the foul and still affecting the defender taking that shot.
OKTAHA back, or stays in man here. Looking to maybe ISO Blunt. They're doubling. He's rolling wide open for three.
Rome's got to make him pay right there. I thought Blunt was going to take it. I thought he was going to take the deep three.
Yeah, they're going to double him again. Wicks with a good drive there, but great defense by Frazier. Graves with the up and under. Probably should have been an and one, but then call it Fort Gibson's first lead.
And I like the way Graves plays. I mean, he looks like a guard, but his post moves are pristine.
Good flash. You got to hit that, and he does. Good shot there by Blackwell.
Nothing like a little elbow jump. Called it the chicken wing where I'm from.
Yeah, they're trapping half court. Fort Gibson is, but they're leaving the middle of the paint open because they're extended out on the shooters. So that shot's going to be there if OKTAHA can manage it. They're back to man now.
I think Fort Gibson taking their first lead of the game.
Look for a ball screen up high.
They got to communicate that. And with the block, it's Wicks.
Blackwell with the save, though. Frazier with a reset. Wicks controls the board.
Blunt always looking to push that ball forward.
He double dribbled there, didn't he?
I didn't see anything.
He dribbled, and then he picked it up, and then he looked to pass, and he took one more dribble. Back to him. Frazier at his favorite spot. Just misses. Blunt. Can he hit another half-court shot?
Oh.
First one didn't count. The second one didn't go in.
Well, that was an exciting first period. Especially the second half of the game really got to picking up and going. Fort Gibson finds their stride offensively. It's going to be an interesting one here in the second half.
Yeah, great first half. Lots of action. A couple of runs, and the hometown Fort Gibson Tigers take the lead into the halftime. We're going to take a break and come back here in a few minutes for the second half of a great ball game between OKTAHA Tigers and the Fort Gibson Tigers on your Bravado Wireless Game of the Week.
Whether your roads are dirt, paved, or if you're blazing new trails, the roads we travel lead to all of our most cherished places and people. Bravado Wireless strives to keep you connected wherever the roads may take you. We are the leader in wireless mobility and connection in Oklahoma and across the nation. We carry some of the market's top cell phone brands, fast, reliable home internet, and even greater customer service. Locally owned and operated right here in eastern Oklahoma. So whatever roads you travel, Bravado Wireless has them covered. From beginning to end. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Let's go. On a war campaign, all I'm hearing on the brain, no pain, no gain, chokehold on the game, make them remember the name. Put my flag down, never back down till I'm all that remains. Put my money where my mouth is, and I put the proof with the claim. Put my enemies where the ground is, got a face down in the grain. Dominate, touch a rain, leave a path full of flames. You ain't never took a real loss, that's about to be arranged. Yes, let the fire blaze, let the bridges burn. Once we go to war, it ain't no return. You ain't know I was a problem, you bout to learn. Once we go to war, it ain't no return. Yeah, we bout to take it way too far. Yeah, we bout to take it way, way, way too far. Let's go. You ain't know I was a problem, you bout to learn. Once we go to war, it ain't no return. Born ready for the drama, with an army that arrive on, and we came here to conquer. Everything I put my eyes on was a beast to a monster. Gladiator down in my bones, you ain't built for the problem. Make way cause the God's home. When you hear my drums, can't hide, can't run. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. I'm a bully back in my zone, I'ma throw him off of my throne. I was number one when you came, I'll be number one when you go. Yes, let the fire blaze, let the bridges burn. Once we go to war, it ain't no return. You ain't know I was a problem, you bout to learn. Once we go to war, it ain't no return. Yeah, we bout to take it way too far. Yeah, we bout to take it way, way, way too far. Let's go. You ain't know I was a problem, you bout to learn. Once we go to war, it ain't no return.
Welcome back to Fort Gibson for the final game of the first night of the Fort Gibson Festival. I'm Curtis Branch, joined alongside Dion Amati, and we've enjoyed some good basketball this evening. And the closest this is the closest game we've seen at halftime so far, and so really good contest. OKTAHA led most of the first half, and now as we look at some first half action there as Blackwell hits a jumper there, and then Jackson Blunt comes down in transition three.
Yeah, and it kind of seemed like in the situation of the second half of the first period, if I can call it that, Fort Gibson kind of found their stride, took over, started to knock some shots down. Blunt got going a little bit, and things started to go their way, especially with setting the tempo and then going back and forth a little bit more up-tempo than you were seeing in the previous part of the game.
Yeah, both teams shot pretty well in the first half. Fort Gibson 46 and OKTAHA 44%, and we'll see if that continues here in the second half.
Nice shot.
Tough shot by Caden Davis. Short corner. Adam Johnson with a miss. Transition here for Fort Gibson.
See, they're pushing that ball once again. Good job by number 13, Max Wicks, pounding it down low.
Good job of pushing his way to the basket and finishing. This game feels like it could get away from OKTAHA
rather quickly.
If they, they just have not been sharp like they were early on. They've not been the tougher team. They've not been the more aggressive team, as Coach Walden talked about in the pregame.
Too much settling for, outside shots and not trying to get within that zone defense.
Yeah, you think about how many paint touches they had early on, and now they're shooting for that. Good shot there by Preston Holmes. He said, "Be quiet."
I can shoot from the outside if I want to.
Yeah. Nice answer there. And Blunt says, "So can I."
Said, "Take that."
Basketball 2021 right there. The Steph Curry effect.
That's what we're calling it.
Fort Gibson back in the 3-2. You see the good skip and the good ball reversal there for OKTAHA. Look for Frazier in the short corner here.
Nice defense by Blunt and Rowan.
I have a feeling Blunt's going to shoot this one.
You're right.
Got a good feel for the game.
Defender was able to get on his inside elbow, though, and kind of affect the shot. Rowan almost got the steal. Instead, it's a three by Yeldon.
Jacob Yandel with another bucket there for the outside.
Excuse me, Yandel.
It's okay. That's why we're here, picking each other up.
There we go.
Tell you what, Yandel's playing some defense there. Graves.
Tough shot.
First on the floor wins usually. Nobody got on the floor there. Adam Johnson with a nice finish off a great pass by Holmes. They can bring it back to one. Rowan.
And Edwards just looks back at him and says, "Are you kidding me right now?"
We're going to talk about good inside-out action right there. Good bucket there by Yandel. When you touch the short corner against the zone, it breaks the defense down and lets you make a reversal, make passes out of that to get easy shots for your teammates, because it forces two defenders to collapse. That's an offensive foul. back into the ball game for Fort Gibson. Junior Ethan Briggs, number 33, and number 10, Grant Edwards. Got man action here. Will stagger away.
Can't go underneath the screen.
Cannot go under the screen. Trying to go inside to Briggs, and he finishes in the Jordan 1s.
I haven't seen a lot of people play hoops in the 1s. And did he make a shoe switch at halftime? Because I didn't see those in the first
he had
quarter.
them on in the first half. I spotted them.
Huh.
Little dribble weave here for OKTAHA. Johnson should have shot it, hesitated, put the ball on the floor. Got a good look right there. Nice kick out. Dribble penetration, kick out, wide open three. You got to hit that, Hamilton. You hit a couple in the first half. That's a good look there.
Good rebound by Graves to high. Cohen strong.
OKTAHA plays really good basketball. They do a great job of fundamental things. Frazier gets caught in the air there. There we are, the Jordan 1s. Got a little black, white, and red fitting for Fort Gibson, but those shoes, while they're quite fashionable, are some of the hardest shoes to play basketball.
Hardest shoes to play basketball in.
I'll tell you, he's probably got 2 pair of socks on because they are going to create blisters. They are the flattest sole that you could possibly get.
Now, if you're flat-footed, they might be all right, but I highly doubt it.
I don't know how Jordan won Rookie of the Year in those.
Another thing to his greatness.
Yeah.
Great steal by Graves, but Johnson gets it back.
Briggs with a foul. We're going to get another look at those Jays.
You create a foul, you get a close-up on your shoes.
I think we're trying, but I'm not sure. We'll see what kind of action we go to here. Oh, Holmes thought he was going to come off the down screen there. Tell you, Holmes didn't hit much in the first half. He's hit a couple of big shots here in the second half for him. Kind of settle him in when it felt like it could be getting away from him. And then Frazier with an elbow jumper. Chicken wing jumper, is that what you call it?
I call that chicken wing.
I thought that's what you gave the post guy. Was the chicken wing.
Hey, if you can have one on the
multifaceted
defense and offensive side of things.
Inside to Briggs. Good pass on the cut by Graves. Ooh. Frazier with a good contest. Graves goes over his right shoulder every time. And it's not a bad play. It's just that it's a repeatable play. And so you can pick up on that. The first couple of times that he does it, he pivots off his right foot and goes over his right shoulder. His only other counter to that is to up and under and rip through to create space. But Frazier was well aware of it there and stepped a little bit outside of his range and just left one short there. Briggs has got a pretty good size advantage inside. Look for him. Edwards for a 3. Yeah, too late. It's going to stay here off of Graves.
Nice defensive effort by Blunt, though.
Yeah, really good hustle. Frazier gets it to fall. Gives OKTAHA the first lead of the second half, 43-42 with under a minute left here in the third. Blunt with a drive, gets fouled there by Hamilton. Go baseline out of bounds. Who mostly gets the shots on a baseline out of bounds? Who
the shooter.
The inbounder.
That's what I meant. You told me earlier the end of the shooter. Yeah, I got
one
you.
of the same. Okay.
We're right here.
Okay. I just see if you paid attention. Graves said, nope, it's me. Or Edwards, I'm sorry.
Shot falls a little short.
Good pull right there.
Speaking of Jordans, Holmes is rocking some nice J's down there as well.
Yeah.
Blunt getting in the lane, taking that contested shot. Doesn't fall.
Yeah, we got quite a shoe collection out there tonight. We got some Paul George TEs.
I see some Kyries out there too.
Yep. Wow. Quick three right there. Graves tips it out as Frazier tried to control the rebound. 12 seconds left here. We'll see what OKTAHA draws up. We got a little half-court trap. And a wide open three in the corner. Good look for Yandel.
Into the third quarter, OKTAHA 43, Fort Gibson 42.
OKTAHA coming away with the 1-point lead at the end of 3. Check out the replay. Frazier getting into the teeth of the defense, knocking down the mid-range jumper, and then Graves showing all he can down low, but nice block by Frazier once again on the defensive end. And I think this is going to be a Frazier highlight with that elbow jumper right here. And then you can see Briggs finishing on strong.
With the J's on, with the ones.
With the ones, and then Holmes knocking down that sweet 3.
With the Navy 11s.
Rowan on the outside.
Yandel. Really good shooting there. Both teams have shot at above 45% for the game. Really good shooting quarter for both of those teams right there. Sets up for a great fourth quarter. One thing to be interested in is the team fouls. Both teams the officials let them play a little bit, so there's 2 team fouls apiece. In a close ball game like this, it's interesting to see how that plays out, because if one team has some separation, the other team's got to go foul to catch up. It could create some issues logistically for the end of the ball game there. So something to think about and look at as OKTAHA is going to start with the ball to start the fourth quarter.
And you mentioned something there in that third period that interests me very much so, and something that head coach for OKTAHA mentioned before the game. Toughest team wins here, correct?
Absolutely. And they have traded, as we've seen runs in the game, who's the toughest. You got a flat 3-2 right here. Got to attack this from the middle of the paint. They really want to deny the wing entry here and the high post entry.
Holmes has to be careful to not
Good
fall in
skip
love
pass.
with that outside shot.
Good short corner. Johnson, who had a big first half, didn't finish that right there. It's a good look. Wicks.
Nice soft touch off the glass.
What, more importantly, way to run the floor for your big. When your 5 beats the guards down the floor in transition, great hustle, great effort play right there to give them the lead. They do not want the ball to get to below the free throw line in this defense. It's the strategy of it. And when it does, create some challenges. One time for Frazier. Does he got it? Been short on his threes, but he's not really missed from the free throw line. Good pull right there, just missed it. Wicks with a battle, put back. Frazier controls the board.
That was just good defense by Johnson, muscling him out of that.
Johnson, can he finish?
Edwards got to stay strong down low.
Yeah. Good play by there. Good play in transition by Frazier and Johnson. Trying to post up Blunt here. Good help defense by Johnson. I didn't see if he got fouled or not. I didn't think he did. Skip it. Showing a little patience right here. Going to drive and get the kick out. One extra. One more. Got it. Oh, thought he hit it. Good rhythm shot. He's hit a couple in the second half. Good look. It's what you expect good shooters to do.
Sometimes the basketball gods just don't bless you, but they bless Blunt with all that ability as he knocks down the three from the outside.
Jackson Blunt said, like that? You mean that's what shooters do?
Shooters shoot.
In rhythm. In balance.
Uncontested.
Uncontested. Watch for OKTAHA to try to get it back to the short corner. Don't give up second chance points this late, and they got two.
Coach Dickerson almost stomped a hole in that floor right there with the frustration that his team did not get that rebound.
Yeah, in a tight ball game like this, you can't give up second chance points this late. From this point, every possession is going to really count.
And one, son.
Great finish by Jackson Blunt with the contact and the finish.
And that's what I call putting your body on the line. Great job with the replay over here. Camera crew getting a nice angle from up top. You can see him contort his body and get the roll.
Yeah.
Nice soft touch.
Yeah, really good job. First, to finishing, getting a shot off with the contact. Secondly, to have concentration to finish it.
Doesn't get the three-point play, though, with that miss on the free throw.
As good as both teams have shot it from the field, they've not shot it well from the free throw line tonight. Might be a critical thing to look for in this, late in this game.
We haven't seen a lot of free throws in this game either.
No, but, I mean, OKTAHA's missed 4, and the Fort Gibson's missed 2 or 3 so far.
And the refs really haven't called a lot.
Right. I mean, we're at 2 team fouls and 3 team fouls with 4:25 left. Johnson holding him off. And one.
And that's what Coach likes to see. Tough plays down low.
Would you say that's a tough play? I would. Look at this. Holding him off. You could probably call an offensive foul, but referees letting him play and showed a lot of toughness right there as Johnson see if he can convert, and he does.
And I think that foul from Blunt was more of frustration by not getting the offensive foul than anything.
Yeah, I would agree with that. If officials only knew the amount of frustration they create for players and fans and broadcasters.
Oh, and I think that might have been a little bit of a makeup call right there. It looked like all ball, but the refs are saying that he got a little bit of a push there. And Johnson, he seemed to agree when the ref gave him the explanation, but I don't know if he, in heart of hearts, if he really does.
Yeah. I don't think he. One, that's a tough angle to call this from. We'll see the replay right straight up. I think that's clean. As physical as as much as they've let him play, if that's a foul, Blunt's over the back right there.
Ball doesn't lie.
Yeah. That's a good point. I've heard that before.
This too.
Got Frazier on the perimeter. I'd like to see him get back to his sweet spot, free throw line, and he says,
I'll show you my sweet spot.
I got this.
4-point lead for OKTAHA as we're going down to less than 4 minutes in the ball game.
A little ISO action for Blunt. They decide to double him and leave Rowan wide open. Can't convert. Good look right there.
I think it's time for Blunt to take over this game. That was the LeBron James off the glass block, and they called the foul. Oh, Frazier.
Frazier's getting a high five from one of the Fort Gibson guys.
Oh, down goes Frazier.
Man.
Woo.
Coach Dickerson's being a little wistful there. He's asking for the bucket to count. And
did it hit the glass first? We might need to see another replay of that.
It was close. It was really, really close.
Take a look at it again. Nah, that's Frazier pinned that thing against the glass.
Tougher team. 3 minutes to go, up 3.
And the Fort Gibson Tigers have to make their free throws, especially going down the stretch like this.
We're going to take a quick break. We got 3:06 left to play in the Bravado Wireless Game of the Week.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
We're back with the action here as Preston Holmes brings it up and picks up a foul from Seth Rowan in the backcourt.
That's his 4th foul.
3:03 to go here. OKTAHA leading 53-50, and they found Johnson deep.
And a
Great
nice block by number 24, Dennis.
No soup for you today. Great block from behind.
And Rowan has gone cold here in that 4th period.
See what kind of leadership OKTAHA has, how much they're going to handle this pressure. Rowan's out pressuring like he has no clue he's got 4 fouls.
Somebody needs to tell him on the bench.
Short corner to the high post. Reverse it. Here comes. Had to avoid contact. Blunt was there to take the charge.
He's more focused on the charge than making the basket.
Absolutely. Sometimes you don't have to do anything but get in the way.
And they call the foul on Shows. The aggressive defense on Blunt. Take a look at this block again from Dennis. Coming from the backside.
Great block, great effort right there, coming from behind. Save a bucket, which is really critical down 3. Keeps it a 1-possession game. Briggs is back in, takes it inside. This is an easy one.
I don't think that's the person you want taking that shot.
It's not a bad shot. It's just the situation, circumstance, time, and great shot.
Great ball
execution. Gives them a 2-possession lead with 1:35 to go.
I think it's time for Blunt to take over.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to pull it here pretty quick.
And poked from behind by Shows.
Coach Wallen is working hard here in the last minute of this ball game, making sure his guys are spaced.
And that is not going to make him happy. Shows with the turnover.
His team has been the tougher team most of this game, and in the last 3 minutes that was not a tough play. Blunt says, oh.
And he had to take that shot. It's a 2-possession game. You got to get a shot off early in the possession. And that's going to be 5 on Rowan as he tried to poke that ball away from behind.
Doesn't send him to the foul line. I'm telling you, a tough thing to do late. It seems like it. It doesn't seem like it. Is get the ball in bounds to a guy who can handle it. Talk about ball security. This is the time where you got to have ball security. Bad pass last possession leads to a turnover. Can't have unforced errors right here. You got to make them. You got to make Fort Gibson come and foul you, which is coming out in a 1-3-1 half-court trap. They've got a foul. They've got 2 to give. So you can't chase too long. You need to take one here if you're Fort Gibson. And the refs won't let them do it. And that is a dagger right there. Jackson Blunt comes down. Who gets the rebound? The toughest guy on the court. Ethan Frazier. We look at the replay. Good ball movement right here. Frazier finds Johnson to give him a 7-point lead. Still not in the bonus. And OKTAHA basketball baseline out of bounds with 9.2 left. And they're not going to foul. Give credit to OKTAHA Tigers for coming in here, showing great toughness and coming off with a big victory. I know this means a lot to them and Coach Walden. I know Fort Gibson Tigers are disappointed in the outcome of this ball game, but it has been a great day of basketball here at the Fort Gibson Festival. And congratulations, Coach Walden and the OKTAHA Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, we said it, the tougher team was going to win, and today that was the Tigers of OKTAHA. I mean, down the stretch, they got the possessions they needed. They were able to find their shots, and especially Johnson and Frazier, they did a good job. When the time was, getting to crunch time, they made plays.
Yeah, you saw that last play, the end one for Johnson. Johnson made play after play after play in the paint late in the game. The play of the game to me was where he gets the offensive rebound, holds Blunt off, gets the end one, puts it back and scores and finishes.
The play of the game should have been Frazier's block against the glass, but it was a foul.
Yeah. Really good shooting here by Holmes with a 3, hit 2 or 3 big threes in the second half.
And the difference in this game, in my opinion, is at the end, when it gets to be crunch time, I think Blunt has to realize the situation of the game and say, hey, give me the ball. Even if you got to pass it off, you go back to your teammates, say, give me the ball, give me the ball. This is crunch time. We want to win. Put the ball in my hands.
Absolutely. Well, this wraps up the first evening of the Fort Gibson Festival, and we're really excited to be back here tomorrow night. And tomorrow night's games will give you Westfield versus Hilldale. We'll kick it off in the first session. It'll be Hilldale girls versus Westfield girls at 3 o'clock, followed by the boys at 4:30. And then your evening game will be 2 really good matchups, Fort Gibson girls versus the Coweta girls. You've got size with the Coweta girls. They really controlled the boards in a game that they lost right at the end of the game to Hilldale. They've got a lot of size to compete with Fort Gibson. And then you've got Fort Gibson boys trying to make a comeback here, recover after a tough loss here at home against the Coweta boys. And the Coweta boys look really good in their game this afternoon versus Hilldale. So be a good game, good day of basketball tomorrow here at the Fort Gibson Gymnasium, and we look forward to bringing you all the action here on Bravado Wireless. And I want to thank my broadcast partner, Dion Amati, for his efforts today.
So I'll meet you here tomorrow at 3 o'clock?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I'll bring the sandwiches.
Okay, you got it. Everyone, have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Now I got it jumping with the click. Rival mode, I came back with a grudge.